And welcome back to my blog. Today I'm going to be reflecting on the Drummond article that's below and providing some information that I found during my Liberty virtual field trip to the library and also my personal reflections. The revolutions of online assessments provide benefits such as these. They also note that there are limitations that could ineffectively assess student knowledge, such as this. The authors suggest using an e-learning online assessment tool, which can provide benefits to both the teacher and the student, as stated in the Lavina, Alexandra, and Christina article. An article that I found by Kearns took a special look at online assessments for students. It reported the challenges and the benefits. The author found that these were the most common complaints. She also found that these were the most common assessment method categories. She proposed the following recommendations to help teachers when they're assigning assessments. This helps when assigning long assignments. This one helps guide students while they are performing their assignments. This helps for very technical or dense courses. This helps provide support. This helps to foster community development and also reflection. This will reduce wasted time and also will prevent redundancy. The article by Liu and Lee researched the impact of peer feedback as a tool for online assessment to determine if it improved learning. They found that the students learned more from their peers' advanced feedback and also from their own final projects after going through all the changes, and put forth more effort when designing their final product. Their final projects were more in-depth and they took more time to make sure that the information was understood to the readers. The article by Zatovic, Balaban, and Kermick examined two of the most common assessment tools, multiple choice and essays. They sought to determine if they were surface learning strategies or deep learning strategies. Surface learning strategies are exactly what it sounds like. On the other hand, deep learning strategies promote real learning. The results did not surprise me at all. When using multiple choice, the tester can guess at an answer, get it correct, still not know what they're learned. So it's an ineffective way to assess their actual knowledge. Whereas during an essay, they have to apply their knowledge in written form in their own words. The article by Curtin and Savato discussed the importance of self-assessments. They noted that it was important to provide students the opportunity to test their knowledge without the fear of getting a bad grade. Here's one way that it can be implemented during an exam. Now for the good part, my personal theory. My personal theory aligns with the constructivist learning theory. I agree with what I found when I did my research. I do believe that multiple choice is the least effective assessment method, although personally, I do prefer it in some courses because it's easier, and when the content is very, very hard, then I like the opportunity to guess or figure out the answer by eliminating choices. I do think that essay questions reflect what students have actually learned throughout the course, however. I also think that peer evaluations as well as opportunities to reflect and revise are good assessment tools because it may not assess what's correct the very first time, but the learner has to actually take a look at what they've done, change it, and they'll learn from those changes. As if they just take a essay test or a multiple choice question test, they're not really reflecting on their learning after they finish the test. Very rarely do they even go back and read what they got wrong or even remember those things. I think that peer evaluations are a good scaffold to help learners to develop their ideas better. I really like the proposals that Kearns provided in her article for ways that we can improve assessments during online learning. We have to recognize that online learning is different than face-to-face learning. Although the assessments used for online learning can be used for face-to-face learning, the difference is that during online learning, you don't have the opportunity for the informal assessments and observations that you would for face-to-face, which makes it necessary to assess their learning in a different way to make sure that the students actually learn what they're supposed to learn. That's all that I have for today. Thank you for tuning into my blog, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.